Hey y'all, what's up? Happy Tuesday. Normally I would be playing a little New World. Today, no. Today we are running dungeons in Wrath of the Lich King Classic. Even better than all of that is I'm getting to do it with my very best friend. Chris, we're getting to run dungeons.
My goodness, you are in a good mood.
I am in a good mood.
Did you oppress lots and lots of taxpayers today?
Actually, I did, but let's save that story because it's a good one.
Oh, yeah. Some of those you can't tell on the air.
Right.
Well, I have a story to tell on the air. I'm talking about people running dungeons tonight. Now we're trying to get people to 80. And I said, don't tell Kessel I said this, but if we don't get him some dungeons and maybe a level tonight, I'm gonna have to wring his neck because he won't stop whining. And then this other person said, okay, I screen grabbed that and I'm gonna put it in Discord. And I was like, that's great, 12-year friendship over because of you. Really nice, dude. But now...
Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm at 99% of the way from 75 to 76. I'm gonna get a level at like our first fight, most likely.
Good. Well, this as your warder is going to be your happy place. So we're running the Nexus, which I think I refer to as the one with the spiders, or
you might.
the one.
It's not the one with the spiders.
To jump at the end. It's yeah. This is the one where you have to jump on the final boss. This is the dungeon where you have to, like, all dungeons have names to me sort of like the different episodes of that TV show Friends.
The one with?
You know? Yeah, the one with. This is the one with jumping on the final boss. Because you have to move or you get this...
Yeah, you get the little frozen debuff.
And that, and then you die, and then everybody's like, you noob, and yeah. I mean, it hurts enough when strangers say it to you, but when you know that your guildies are thinking it, it hurts. Actually, this is a great guild, right? I mean... It
is. Second Wind is an awesome guild, and we're very fortunate to be part of it.
Yeah, but don't tell people the name and stuff.
Why? I mean, they can see it. It's right above my head. And right above all your heads.
Oh, it's not over my head, see? Listen, this is a guild that's only for grumpy people, and if you're over 40, it helps a lot. So
yeah,
probably most people who watch Twitch would not be interested in this guild. Because I mean, a lot of the young ones are super grumpy these days, I have noticed, but they don't want to hang around with geezers, as they call us. I got goosed today for not knowing how a selfie sticks works. So, you know, things are about the same as always. So yeah, here we are. We are running dungeons in Wrath Classic instead of playing Drakthir in retail.
That's got to be jammed full.
And yeah, that starting area is gotta...
there will be a billion people there. I'm thinking, you know what? I can do that tomorrow. I can do that another time during the week. It's gonna be fine.
I haven't seen any news. I was going to watch the live stream, and then I had stuff I had to do this afternoon. Apparently, most people have to work for a living, and oh, congrats,
there it is.
Yay. Oh, my gosh. I ought to put off the whining for at least like a half a day. So, yeah, I haven't heard anything about how this part of the pre-patch is going. I hope it's going well for all the people who are trying to play. And for all the employees at Blizzard that do, like, work hard and not do creepy, bad, criminal things. I hope it's going well for the people that are nice people that work at Blizzard.
Yeah, I mean, there have got to be good people there. And
oh, absolutely. Yeah. And I think you and I are of the same mind that, you know, we really abhor what happened at Blizzard. But we're certainly not going to punish the majority of the employees who had nothing to do with that crap by rejecting their game.
Yeah, absolutely.
I need a target.
So yeah, here we are in Wrath Classic. And what level are you, and what class are you playing?
I am 76. I am playing a Frostspect Mage. I will probably switch to Arcane once we finish up the leveling process. Arcane, as I understand it, Arcane and Fire are kind of the big hitters.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What? Why is that Alliance Cleric? Go over there. Don't attack me. Alliance Cleric smell like pig butt. I tell you, I love that guy's macro.
Yeah, I thought it was a mod. It's little macros that he's written for different abilities and stuff. And
yeah,
that's a very fun person we have in our guild. I think that Peace Blossom is his wife who is healing.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, we got a couple of married couples in this guild. And what we were going to tell the audience early on that I now have 3 cats.
That's
to disrupt
right.
your streams. Yeah, 3 times the fun and mayhem and stream disruption and talking in my cats' voices that they don't really have, but that I imagine they have. Okay, so you're level 76 now. Maybe
I am.
You'll be able to get that a robe from the Wilford Brimley people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you ugly.
I need a target.
All right, I really need to. Oh, son of a bee sting. That's my fault. I tab targeted that guy.
Uh-oh. It's usually
That's
me
my
that does
bad.
that.
Yep.
That's still recharging.
Yep, not enough mana. All right.
Oh, too bad you don't have mana tap. Or life tap, I should say. So,
Well, I can always... I mean, I can always just evoke for that, and I probably should. But you seem to be doing just fine without me.
Speaking of life tap and such, seems like life tap either doesn't exist or you have to talent into it in Warlocks in retail. I'm not crazy about the changes they've made to Warlocks in retail.
Yeah.
So I can't tell if I don't like the new talent trees, or if I just don't like what they're doing with Warlocks. So I can't pass judgment on the new talent tree yet. But, you know, in general...
Are you still thinking that you will main a hunter as your first character through Dragonflight?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's interesting. I guess I finally can say with confidence after all these years that Warlock is my second favorite class. And, you know what? I like Mage a lot, but I like some of the utilities of Warlock better. It's just superior, in my opinion. The other thing is I really like playing Arcane Mage, and Arcane Mage has not been all that great since, like, Mists, maybe. You know, it's not been great. So, but... yeah, I'm definitely going to level a hunter first through Dragonflight. And then, you know, if Dragonflight turns out for me the same way Warlords and Legion did, I will just level a hunter and leave everything else.
Yeah.
Until the expansion after that. I know tons of people are really excited about Dragonflight, including you.
I'm super excited about it.
I thought I was done playing World of Warcraft after Legion. I was very disappointed in Warlords and Legion both. Now, keep in mind, I never raided in either of them. I got so, you know, just disenchanted with the end game right off the bat that I didn't even make it to the first patch in either of those. But I saw the cinematic Warbringers for Jaina, Daughter of the Sea cinematic, and I was like, oh, that looks really interesting. We're going to Kultiris, you don't say. And then, of course, I was really excited about Shadowlands. That looked really good too. And I just don't have that pull for Dragonflight. But I mean, I'm gonna play it. So.
Oh, he's line of sight pulling. Probably should not have run on up there.
Well, it's, you know, this is our guild, but it's one of those fast-moving groups where if you're not right there, you're gonna miss stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't blame us for running up to make sure that we...
Mocha? Damn it. Go away.
Oh, is it? Oh, fourth kitty. Oh, I see.
I don't know why. Like, and it's just in the past few weeks. She's kind of decided that, like, the thing to do is to sit on the mouse pad. And, man, that's annoying.
Well, isn't that a relatively new mouse pad? You had that World of Tanks.
It was, yeah.
10 years, right? And you just got this one in the past couple of. I think it's because it's a new mouse pad. I bet she looks really pretty on it too.
It might be. It's actually really cool. It's like a rolled up thing of this. It's not vinyl. It's some sort of a weird. I'm maybe.
Is it neoprene?
Kind of, yeah. Except it's got like a texture, and not like it's not like rough, but it has a definite texture to it. It's not like slick.
You know what
You
they
know.
say about
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Grand Magus Telestra smell like pig butt. Listen, I mean, I'm just reading what I saw on the bathroom wall. And in our Guildy's macro. Oh, I hate this.
Whee!
The first
Yeah.
time we did this boss in Classic,
Uh-huh.
I really felt a little sick to my stomach from that bit.
Yeah. I didn't care for that either.
I'll give you more.
Beg your pardon?
To target something.
Okay.
There's something a little. Oh wait, which one of them do we try to kill?
I think the arcane one can do what she just did to me and sheep us.
Okay, how do I know which one is the arcane one?
She's kind of purplish, and
Okay.
someone is there. All right, next time she does anything like that, she's getting counterspelled.
I don't think. I bet it $10 says it won't work on her because she's a boss. And the super useful stuff.
Yeah, that's okay. We got her. I mean, it was a little rocky, but we got her.
Well, except now she's going to come back and put us on the vomit comet again.
Yeah, that's true.
Now
But we got the
Nice.
split version of her.
Now to
Gonna vomit.
gonna vomit. What is that from? that-
I thought you made it up.
You know, I have to say, I picked up that expression when I was married. That's
Oh.
something that my ex-husband used to say. I wonder if that's like from some movie his family watched as a kid, or if that's the way he used to warn his parents when he was a little. Now I'm gonna have to ask Ian about my son about it because he says it too, but I know where it came from. It came from my little family.
Dun, dun,
Okay.
dun, dun, dun. All right.
We did Utgard Keep earlier tonight,
Uh-huh.
and I got a new helm.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
DPS is me, you, Hargoggle, and Mendralay.
Oh. Well, Mendralay's only like level 70. He's a
Oh.
DK, but he's only
Yeah.
level 70.
That's almost certainly why.
Now, on the other hand, I would like you to stop hacking the game and giving yourself better DPS.
And
than
stop cheating.
cheats are.
Yeah.
So, do you want to tell people about you playing New World, even though we're playing WoW right now?
I feel like I probably better focus on it.
Oh, well, I see.
I
Okay.
do. I mean, I really am enjoying the New World.
Fresh start.
Yeah, fresh start experience. I'm really enjoying that a lot. Like, that's a lot of fun. I really like how the.
I can't cast that.
Okay, I can't cast. Look, you're getting frozen then. Just stay there for a little while.
Oh, yeah, I had a problem because I saw something frozen earlier and I just assumed it was one of us and I busted it out. So that was me.
Okay. Okay. Agreed. Yeah, I'm really having a good time with it. I really like the greatsword a lot. I like all the changes that they've made with questing. It's so much more fun. It's so much more engaging. I am really pleased with what AGS has done with New World. I feel like they have taken it a big step in the right direction.
Now, did they do a time jump?
No,
I think they're going to at some point.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I think if slash when, probably when they do an expansion, like a formal expansion for it, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a time jump. There we go. Oh, there's a table for everyone.
Oh,
Everyone
look at that.
can
Suddenly
grab.
a table's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay, Mocha, no. You're gonna have to beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of her response, really. She made an annoyed little sound, and she's not happy. And
The cat equivalent of.
yeah, the cat equivalent of, screw you.
Sleep with one eye open tonight, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the my latest cat likes to sit in front of the screen and try to catch the dragons that are flying by. So like when I'm going, around Wormrest Accord and all that, the temple, Wormrest Temple, she likes to try to catch the dragons that are flying around in the environment.
I think
She
that's
thinks
pretty
it's
cute.
Pretty cool. Yeah, she's really cute. Her name's Amanda. She had the name at the shelter and she was there for like 10 months, so she already really knows herself by that name. I was gonna change it, but I kind of don't have the heart to. But we've been calling her Demanda because she's very demanding. But yeah, super cute. Makes up for a lot of how demanding she is, and for the fact that she gave my two other cats a terrible cold from the shelter. But like I said, super cute, so it makes up for it.
There. Oh, that was a timely little counter spell to prevent him from healing himself. Very, very proud of myself.
Yeah, I wish the warlock had an interrupt.
I'm surprised they don't.
They've got a lot of things that make your enemies run away and come back with more of their own kind, but not any just stop you in your tracks and stop you from what you're doing.
All right, we're gonna crack evocation here. I'm gonna stop messing around with sitting down to heal. Man, you're right. They don't mess around. They run on.
Yeah. Well, the warrior and the DK, they don't have to worry about mana. They sort of generate their own resource.
Right.
So.
And they're all level 80, aren't they?
No. R is 74. The DK is 70. You're 76, and I'm 70.
Oh, okay.
And the healer is 74. Now there's a lot of alts tonight. I think you and I are the only ones with mains on.
Okay, there's a chaotic rift back there. Okay, rift is down.
I'll get something first.
No, that is not an upgrade for me. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna run into any equipment upgrades in here.
This would be a plus 49. I'm gonna roll neat on these. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Plus 49 intellect. Damn.
Yeah, if it's gonna be an improvement for you, absolutely roll need. Absolutely.
I think more intellect is good because I run out of mana so much.
All right, haven't seen a rift yet, but I know he'll make them. Yep, there it is. Burn that rift down. Awesome.
You
hit like
a
no.
gnome. Oh boy.
We're burning those down so quickly. Oh, that was an easy clap. I don't think I'm ever going to use an offhand, but if I was, I would roll neat on that. There's just the quest thing that those guys are grabbing. While they're doing that, I'm gonna have a little mana pie.
Oh, I got exalted with the Tuskar today.
Oh, did you get your fishing pole?
I did, and I also got a little penguin.
Neat. That's neat.
That was 9 gold. But, you know, now that I have all of my, now that I have my flying, I'm a little, you know, I went ahead and spent 9 gold without worrying about it.
Yeah, I think you can.
You know, Questy says, or pardon me, Pawn says that the pants I was wearing were ever so much better. But
Yeah?
I just like having pants with more intellect. I'm sorry. I'd like some intellect in my questing gear. What can I say?
Oh, there's a chaotic rift there. Got to get rid of that. Okay.
Got to get you out of my life. Ooh, wow. What are you doing with that? Why is he picking on you?
I don't know, but he was weak enough such that a frost nova killed him, so that's 2 wands we've picked up.
Yeah, that's the... It was the same one twice, actually.
Weird. I don't need it. I have a pretty banging wand, so.
Yeah, I passed both times. I beg your pardon. What if your daughter hears this?
Yeah, I know.
What
She'd
if
be
your
very
grandkids hear
disappointed.
it someday? Yeah. Oh no, it's not disappointed. Embarrassed for you.
Yeah, that might be. All right. There's like, I've never heard this before. There's like this cool dungeon music going on.
Oh.
It's sort of like kind of cheesy action adventure music. Like sort of generic action adventure movie music. Can't we
Harg
all
is-
just get
is-
along?
Arg is complimenting the DPS, and I'm pretty sure he only means you. Appreciate all that good DPS.
Well, that's very kind of him to say.
Did you see that?
I did.
You know, I don't think he means me or the level 70. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm 2 levels higher than you. I really should be. Okay.
Well, I mean, I am playing the quintessential glass cannon class.
Can't cast that yet.
Hey, somebody else leveled. That's awesome. Good for them. Ungainly Mace of Power.
Oh, peace, our healer.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, that guy was worth 3,800 experience. That is about 5 regular guys right there. I'll take it happily.
So the guy who was raiding with the guild on his hunter left the guild because he can't raid on weekends. So you know
Oh.
what that means.
They'll have raiding spots for
They-
weekends.
They need a hunter.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
I mean, neither of us have a hunter anywhere close to that level, though. And if we were gonna move one over, I don't know that I have any horde hunters.
Something first.
I think I've got an
You're
alliance
ruining
one
this
that's
for
like in
me.
the 20s. I mean, it's certainly worth doing, or something you could do.
yeah. I'm gonna have to see. Well, you know, I can really see myself buying a boost. I don't think that you can buy the boost though. You know, like just to boost. You know what I mean?
I know
I'd have to
you
have, like-
couldn't. Maybe you can now. Like for a while, you couldn't.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll wait until the first, the first major content patch.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, remember, this Wrath is when they first introduced the triple XP buff.
Uh huh.
So maybe in lieu of that, they'll let us buy, or in lieu of the sparkly pony. They're gonna need to come up with a way to make more cash. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's Blizzard, and then you
That's
know
still recharging.
Bobby needs more yachts.
I wonder what they're gonna do for people like you and I who own the sparkly pony. I mean, are they gonna be like, well, you've got to buy it again if you want it in classic? Because
Yeah, and
I
I'm not-
think
I'm not
there will be
buying it.
people who will be unhappy about that, and I
Yeah,
will be one of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if all of a sudden, if they start they started selling a lot of stuff in Kata.
Uh huh.
That was when the first time they did the pet that you could buy in the store and then
Yeah.
sell on the auction house and all that. I mean, that's gonna be rough. I don't know what they're gonna do, and I don't know. I'd have to think for a while as to what I think would be the right thing for them to do. I mean, they're already letting us. You know, we're not buying the client a second time or anything like that, which I feel is fine. You know, but
I mean, I think that if they made us buy the client a second time, that probably about 4/5 of the people playing Classic would not play Classic.
yeah, I agree.
I think that they would be like, no. I
Right.
bought this once. You don't get to charge me for it again.
But it's, you see what I mean about it being a slippery
Yeah.
slope. If it's something that you have in, you know, let's say when they get to transmog,
Yeah.
right? If they keep going with classic to whatever expansion had transmog, was that Legion or I don't
actually
remember.
think it was the end of Wrath.
No, it was not the end of Wrath.
Oh, we'll need to
It
look
might
that
have-
up.
It might have been Kata, but it was not the end of Wrath.
Yeah, we'll have to look it up. I'm not sure.
I need a target.
It was
Is
after
everyone
Heather
looking
started
for
playing.
HOS now? I don't know what that means.
Hall of Storms, probably
Oh.
a daily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it started, I'm pretty sure it started after Tappa. And what, you know what would be great? I would happily pay for a mod on my Amazon smart devices
Uh-huh.
for them to have a database about WoW on them. And that could just be like, Echo, what year did Transmog come out in World of Warcraft?
Yeah, that'd be handy.
I need to target something.
Echo just said 1996. I think that's probably what year Orcs vs. Humans came out.
I was gonna say, because I am fairly certain that Mocha, stop it. That Transmog did not come out then.
Yeah, I was seeing as WoW didn't come out until 2004.
Right, exactly.
I'm pretty sure. That's it. We need to write an app for the Echo for the Amazon App Store.
I think
With,
it would be a really
WoW
useful
trivia.
one.
So I don't care about useful. I want dinero.
I gotcha. I see what you mean. Well, you know what? You'd be right. It would be worth a lot, I think.
All right, I'm on it. Oh man, can you imagine if Tappa still played World of Warcraft? How easy that app would be. I would just
Yeah.
like put a little text or a little cord in one of her pores and just download all that delicious knowledge. What am I doing? Why am I playing so crappy?
Watch your step.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Did you get spiked
I did.
and not in the fucking way?
No, not in a fun way at all.
Speaking
Stop
of not
attacking.
getting spiked in the fun
Oh,
way.
He's got reflection on.
Yeah, you gotta stop, dude.
Okay.
Watch your step.
So speaking of not getting spiked in the fun way,
Okay.
Daniel Craig has an
Uh-huh.
endorsement deal with some brand of vodka. So, right, that's spiked vodka. There's the connection.
Okay.
I've been told that I am a low context communicator, so I'm trying to provide more context to my communication.
All right.
So in it, he's dancing, and it's supposed to be sort of reminiscent of that really awesome Christopher Walken video.
Weapon of choice.
Thank you. But he dances in it. I mean, just the way he's dressed and everything, it's like a Vanilla Ice vibe going on. Like he's trying to dress and dance like a hip hop dude.
Uh-huh.
And he does a lot of Michael Jackson style, like flicking of the hips and stuff. And that is not how I want to see Daniel Craig dance.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I understand he's trying to leave behind the whole James Bond image, but you know, I feel like James Bond made him pretty famous and wealthy, and maybe he should
I
reject
would
that so
ride
much.
that James Bond train forever if I were him. I mean, even when I wasn't James Bond, I would make commercials and be like,
Chicken,
you know,
not stirred.
Maytag drying machines, the dryers that James Bond uses.
Yeah, the 007 of dryers, right? I mean, right?
Uh-huh.
I would not, you know, when I understand, oh, you want to grow as an artist, blah, 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 but, oh, that, I mean, first of all, I got to say, Daniel Craig is not really my type to begin with. I know a lot of women find guys who are blonde very conventionally attractive and stuff, but blondes aren't really my thing. So it's kind of weird that I have a thing for him as it is, and I'm not really sure where it came from. But, oh my gosh. Oh, Pagflip died. Oh, sorry, little fella. He's all like, that's what's not in my contract. But,
your imp?
yeah, my imp. Yeah, so I'm pretty unhappy that he's out there dancing, and I really don't want to see him as 1990s bro. I don't know. I'm just upset. Really upset. I'm way more upset than I should be, you know? mean, come on, he got Rachel Weisz out of being James Bond. You should not regret anything about James Bond.
Yeah. I think that, I mean, honestly, made some absolutely stellar James Bond movies.
Well, yeah, here's the thing. I haven't seen many James Bond movies. The only ones I've really been interested in are I had a real thing for the guy that played Remington Steele as a kid. That show was a big deal when I was 13 or 14, right? Just as you're like starting to develop your taste, you know?
Yeah.
And I was very excited that he finally got to play James Bond.
Pierce
And I don't know if he
Brosnan.
was Pierce Brosnan, yeah. Just call him Remington Steele for me.
Okay.
You know?
Remington Steele.
Yeah, just call him Remington. Because Remington totally would have left behind the life of a spy to play James Bond. He was a Renaissance man. So yeah, it's not like I'm somebody who's a big James Bond aficionado or, you know, a really qualified critic of his work. You know, it's just, oh, that's who is James Bond now that it's not Remington Steele is kind of where I'm at.
I gotcha.
I mean, I've seen a couple of the movies and stuff, but yeah, Daniel Craig is really just eye candy for me, and I'm not happy with the candy that I've been offered.
I like that he said standard dragon rules apply. Stay to the sides, not the front or the back.
There's no truth in it.
We're gonna have that. We should make it look like a macro in Final Fantasy too,
Yeah.
I don't have
right?
I need a target.
Enjoy your final moments.
Damn,
Stay.
Hag died again.
Enjoy your final moments.
You can actually just move like a half step. You don't need to necessarily jump. Although jumping is kind of fun.
I need to jump. Yeah, I mean, you know the way my hands work, and also the way my brain doesn't work. You know, just smashing with the with my thumb on the
Finish it.
keyboard works for me better than anything.
By the Dragon Queen, you'll never stay. Enjoy your
Uh-oh.
final moments.
I'm gonna die. Okay.
Dragon.
There we go. Dun, 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 dun. If I were an arcane mage, that would be an upgrade. I'm not, so
It's more intellect. Yeah, I'm gonna need.
okay.
Okay. Healer got it. Good. Okay, so now these guys have been around.
Another Nizul'Nareb.
Yep.
I'm up for either. Yeah, I would be totally up for either of the above.
So I don't know, any super sexy stars done disappointing endorsements for you lately, or is that just a Chris thing?
I can't think of any that, you know, have done a really embarrassing endorsement. Yeah. None jump to mind.
If I had to guess, I would say that most people are probably absolutely crazy with their approval of this particular ad.
Yeah.
And that I am a, slave to the patriarch, traditional masculinity loser. But, the heart wants what the heart wants.
You know what? I think that's totally okay.
can there be someone with a quest in here? We already lived through this hell. How is this even possible? What do you want, loser? Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that. Oh, right. Here's the quest for the Oculus. I'll take that.
Okay. Sold off some stuff. I run out here and grab a Wind Rider. I think Agmar's hammer is probably going to be closest. It's Peggle time. I do think the fact that this mod is in here, it really has made flight path time is fun time.
I know that's how you used to feel.
It is. I really enjoyed it. I looked forward
You
to
also
them.
used to play Plants vs. Zombie.
I did.
Oh, I remember that now.
I was really good at it too. Do they still have that?
I don't know. You're the mod king.
Well, I mean, they had like a World of Warcraft version of it. Like there was an area you could go to in WoW
Oh, I'm
and
sure
play
they
a game
still
that
do.
was
Oh, yeah,
similar
I'm
to
sure
that.
They still do. Listen, I'm gonna just go Google this.
Okay.
When did transmog come to WoW?
It was one
30th
of the,
of August, 2016.
Oh, that's much later.
Wow. No, that can't be possible. It came out during Legion. Well, I don't know.
Oh, that was terrible.
No, there's no way it was 2016. And why is this on a site called Sports Nutrition? No,
That
we're
is
not.
very odd. I wouldn't think it would be
Yeah.
on something called Bort's Nutrition.
No, Sports Nutrition.
Oh, sports.
Came out in... Yeah.
I thought it was Bort's, and I was like, who's Bort?
Yeah. In patch 4.3, you'll be able to customize the appearance of your weapons and armor.
So
Okay.
that was Cataclysm. Because 4.0 was Cataclysm.
February 28th, 2012.
That sounds much closer.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Cataclysm. But,
Come on.
I mean,
No.
Cataclysm came out in December of 2010. So this was way, way closer to Mists than it was
Mm-hmm.
where you call it. Way closer to Mists than Cataclysm.
Yeah.
Wow. Message for... Oh, boy. I'm getting quests that you don't have. Do. It's all right for me to hang back here because I can fly to catch up with you.
You can. That's true. I just touched down at Agmar's hammer, and then I am going to ride like a peasant, a serf, to Azul-Nerub.
I love that expression.
Like
And
a
the first
serf?
time like a peasant.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Whenever I tell people that, you know, one of my cats tried to jump up to the TV one too many times, and now he has to watch his videos on a tablet like a peasant. And it goes over really big with the other cat.
It's very funny.
Hi, there's. You know, it's interesting though. Well, I guess I know it's not that interesting. This cat used to jump at the screen a lot when it was like birds and squirrels on this screen. Now that it's Billy the cat, like that really pretty female cat that talks with buttons, he just sits and stares at her. like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. I'm hypnotized. So I
That's
don't
funny.
have to make him watch the tablet like a peasant. He gets to watch the TV like the king that he is.
He really likes
the-
the Billy videos a lot.
Oh my god. Yeah, he does. I really don't know if it's because she gets her owner to do what she wants with those buttons, or if he just thinks she's pretty, or maybe he really likes the sound of her owner's voice. But yeah, he really likes that. It's like in the dungeon already? What the heck?
Let's see. Me and Hargoggle are at the summoning stone.
Yeah, nice. So many buffs a few minutes ago.
Well, that's 4 of us here.
Like the cookies.
Your cookies are so much better than his. Can only carry 1. Well,
Well, because my cookies can be eaten on the
in that
fly.
case, I'll just drop 1 on the ground. And yours also heal for more.
Yeah, I've glitched some into that, yeah.
Which, I mean, really, that's too high for him? Are they too high level?
Yeah, he's only level 70.
You only have to be 60 to eat them.
No, he's talking about the quest.
Oh. Is someone already in the dungeon? Do I want to reset the
know of.
data? Yes, I do. Hargoggle, Mendrale, and I are inside. And now you're inside. So Peace is the only one. There we go. Hey, the gang is all here now. Let's see. Everyone good for food?
I hear footsteps. Be on your guard.
Are you good for food?
I am, thank you. I have
Okay.
12 pumpkin pie left.
Yeah, I've got 10, and then I still have 20 of the little loaves of bread or whatever they're called.
Now, the first time I ran this in Classic with the guild,
Uh-huh.
I wiped us not far from here. So you might not want to stand close to me or pretend that you know me.
Okay.
I don't have a target.
Do you know it was on sale today at the grocery store?
Macaroni salad.
No.
chicken tarragon salad?
No.
Then I don't know. Sun chips.
Noosa frozen yogurt.
Oh. Now, how did you like their gelato?
That's what it is. Their frozen yogurt is essentially gelato, and it's amazing. It's so good. It is almost as good as like OG gelato that is not made with yogurt.
So you do eat the yogurt, but just in the gelato presentation of it, not like in the not the kind of yogurt that my cats like fight over.
Right. Yeah. I know that it's really good for me and that I should eat it, or I should at least be getting the, kind of nutrients and health benefits of it. But just, I feel like it's not working for me.
I don't like Brussels sprouts, so I take a multivitamin. I would not feel bad. I mean, yeah, I understand it's definitely best to eat foods whole, right, to get their nutrients. But you can take a calcium supplement, and you can take a probiotic supplement, and you can get all the benefits of yogurt without having to eat yogurt. And you're actually kind of fortunate in that. So
I got you. There, have a little bit of this. You stupid spiders. Gosh, I'm kind of short on mana here. That's one thing I have noticed as I have gained levels is, boy, do I burn mana quickly.
Well, don't you have mana gems now?
I do. And you know what? I had completely forgotten that
Oh my gosh, what would you do without?
Yeah, I know. You're absolutely right. Yeah, let's
Do you know what I would give for mana gems?
I wish I could share them out. I cannot. Let's whip one up. Okay.
Beg your pardon. Oh, whip one up, not whip one out.
No.
I thought you were having a Harvey Weinstein.
Let's whip one
Louis
out.
C.K. moment. Yeah, thank God. I mean, better you than one of them, because those two are not attractive human beings. But still.
They really aren't. That's true.
Wow.
I don't have a
We
target.
must hold the gate. Attack! Tear them limb from limb.
Tear them limb from limb. Yep, here they come. What happened there?
Stunned? Or disoriented somehow?
Yeah, dislike. I don't like that one bit. Well, Watcher Nargil is gonna have to get some big snowballs.
Beg your pardon.
That's what I think frost bolts are. It's just a giant frozen snowball that I'm throwing around.
Interesting for a kid that grew up in Arizona.
That may be it, because I just don't have any sense of, how snowballs feel when you get hit with them.
Very unpleasant.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it could go either way.
Well, you got to pack the snow really tight, or the snowball falls apart as it's going through the air.
Oh, okay.
So it's like being hit with, sort of like a chunk of ice.
All right, I can see how that would not feel good.
Yeah, I don't like that part. So when you were really little and lived in Japan, was there ever snow in Japan?
Nope.
Yeah, I
there
gotta tell
were
you,
a couple typhoons, so Pacific
whoa,
Ocean
that had to be
hurricanes.
scary.
Yeah, but yeah, that was it. There's some plate. It's for holy priests, I think. So not for these guys.
I don't think that priests wear plate.
What did I say? I meant holy
You said
paladins.
you thought they were for holy. You said
Oh,
they were
yeah.
for holy priests.
Oops. No,
which
I
was
meant
funny.
Yeah, holy paladins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang Heladins. Later on in this, I can remember David really encouraging me to respec my paladin to holy because he wanted me to heal for them. And I was like,
Yeah,
I don't really want to do that. That doesn't sound like fun at all.
Listen, David is a great guy, but I don't think he was that good a friend that you. Right? Did he tank on his paladin or?
I think Tony did. But I don't think
But
Tony
David
did
played
it on
a paladin, right?
yeah,
Yeah, he did it on he had a druid named Road Apple.
Yeah.
How creepy is it that I remember so much about Tony's tunes? Because he
I
gave him
think
really
it's-
awesome names like Road Apple.
I was gonna say he always had the best names.
I don't know, man. He might be out in town. We can't tell.
What's that?
Maybe he'll be out in the town. He'll be too busy.
Tony?
You know? Yeah.
He might
Can't
be.
tell.
Maybe so. He's gonna be like a podcast superstar.
That too, and he's painting now. I mean,
Yeah. And
Maybe he's just too
doing,
busy
you know,
to-
he's really getting into his cooking.
I don't know. There's always time for WoW if you really you can
You can
think
always
about
make
it.
time for it.
There's always if you really love it.
I think that he does too.
Yeah.
I'm, I don't want to go and encourage him either way, but
Oh, I do.
gosh, I'd love it if he came back.
But even if he just waited until the first patch, when things are sort of settled.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try the evoker class?
I am. Yeah.
Which spec are you gonna play?
I don't know. I don't know what they are, to be honest.
I need a target.
I don't know what the evoker specs are. Do you?
I thought it had a tank. I think it has a melee DPS. I'm not sure. I think it was sort of unusual in that it was a melee DPS, not tank.
I think,
but
yeah. I will probably play whatever the DPS spec is.
Not enough mana.
Sometimes when Taliesin is talking, I just listen to the accent and they don't really absorb the words.
That's still recharging.
Maybe a little too sleepy to be doing these dungeons tonight.
Are ya?
Well, I had a long day. You know me. I don't like to do anything before like noon or 1 o'clock, and I was up at 8:30, and I had to go out and buy a selfie stick, which was not fun. And this is how I know I'm getting old. Shopping isn't fun anymore.
Yeah. I
Then I had-
agree. Like going shopping, like going out to go shopping sounds dreadful.
Well, and the thing I needed to buy was in a, I guess it's it's something that gets shoplifted a lot. So it was behind a, I had to go get an employee to open up the case for me. And it cost $6.88, right? I mean, it's not actually a high ticket
Yeah.
item. And
It's
I
not a
said
TV
to the,
or a video
right,
game.
exactly, So I said to the young man, well, do you want me to pay for this here? Because at the electronics counter in Walmart, and, you know, if it's behind a case, you're supposed to pay for it right there. And he said,
Right.
I'll ring you up if you want. He said, but if you have more shopping to do, he said, I'm really not worried about $6.88. And I said, thank you. I said, it's nice to know I have that nice, honest, you know, face. And he said, either that or I have the I don't give a fuck face. And I was like,
Oh,
that is
I
actually
am
true.
rolling need on that.
Well,
I
so
figure
am I.
you probably will too.
You know what? I'm going to pass.
That's really nice. Thank
I
you.
did. On your stream, I
Yeah.
pass. I want everyone to see. Don't you ever say I never did anything nice for you.
Okay. All right.
Oh my, that hurt too. Oh my
Um,
gosh, I really wanted it.
It looks
Well,
really
it's
cool
fine.
too.
Oh, shush now. Oh. Now your DPS is going to be even more better than mine. Why was I nice? I hate
It
myself.
probably will be.
On the other hand, I'm not sure that staff would have made my DPS better than yours, even if I did take it. So it might as well be you.
I think that it's unlikely that it would have increased it that significantly.
What I lack in DPS, I make up for in cookies and closets.
Both of those are super important.
That's why I wanted to play Warlock for Classic, for Wrath Classic, because I really wanted to see the raids, and I knew that my DPS wouldn't get me there, but that my functionalities would.
Yeah.
you
Well,
know,
I mean,
help people overlook my shortcomings.
that was one thing we talked about when I was figuring out what class to play. Is how handy it would be to have teleports and portals.
Well, yeah, I mean, I remember you said you were going to play XYZ, and I said, would you please not?
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you play a mage and I play a warlock, there's a lot of stuff we'll get into you know, and we'll get into it together because we have that functionality between us.
Yeah. Hargoggle died hitting the water. That water was hard. You belly flopped.
Cannonball!
Water just set back. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Hogger will
never get
never
tired.
not be funny. Like that particular instance will never not be funny.
What do you mean?
Where he talks about how the forest was just a setback.
Yeah, that will. Yeah, no, I will never stop twisting that line from Hogger in Kata. I will never stop repurposing that.
That was so funny.
Not just other stuff in WoW or other stuff in other video games. For all, you know. I'm just doing it. I don't think I have a rebuff to do, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's me and the druid. Just by being around, I think just by having you in the party, we all get blood packed. But I think that's just because you're here. You don't have to cast it.
Right. It's me. It's because I'm here, and it's because of the imp.
Yeah.
If I had Blueberry or anybody else out. Man, am I still doing more damage than the DK? Because
You
I'm
are.
kind of doing my questing rotation, not really my damage rotation.
Yeah,
My
you are.
gosh, I hope I don't die before this guy does rotation.
I can't cast that yet.
So yeah, the Warlock in retail is just really weird and different. And I was talking with Heather about it the other night, and then I realized she never played Warlock, so none of the stuff I was saying was going to make any sense. But they changed it a few years ago, a few expansions ago anyway, so that like you get soul shards and they get counted in a configuration underneath your bar that's sort of like the paladin's charges.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, it's just harder. Like right now, I know if I cast Drain Soul, I'm probably going to get at least one soul shard, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot harder to know what you're going to get, and the stuff that gets, I just don't like it. Oh, Peace Blossom, why did you get the cool recipe that I like? I just like all the recipes, to be honest.
They should all be yours.
Yeah.
All the recipes belong to you.
Pretty much, yeah. So
I can dig it.
When I played, I remember in Battle for Azeroth when I played Warlock, you know, there was some strategy to, you know, making sure you had soul shards and getting stuff done, and you know, honestly, one of my cats could walk across the keyboard now and probably stuff would die on my Warlock, but that's not necessarily good. You know, I like it because it's a bit more complex than Hunter.
Yeah.
And it's just... Anybody watching this, if you have thoughts on the Warlock in retail, please tell me, excuse me, especially if you disagree with me, because I'd like to hear a different point of view. Maybe I could look at it in a different way and enjoy the class more again. But I really like how in Classic you could go, you know, to different talent trees, and like if you wanted to pick an ability from a different spec and you were willing to spend the talent points on it, right? You could get it for yourself. And now it's really with the talent trees, I mean, obviously they switched that, I guess, starting in Kata anyway, but it's either, I'm gonna say honestly, the talent trees, the way they are now in retail, it's harder to see. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Used to be like, oh, here are these 3 rows with these big icons and large text, and now it's these little pentagons, and you got to hover over them to see what that talent will do for you. And then it's you know, sometimes it's you got to pick between 2 talents that are associated with the same hexagon, and it's a lot harder to read, you know. And I understand that I'm not the youngest WoW player, but the truth is, you know, yeah, WoW will always be getting new players that are younger, but a lot of WoW players are 40 and older, and, you know, our eyesight is going. We would like it to be more easier to read.
I would like my eyesight to just be better.
Boy.
But yeah, I know what you mean. I have to turn the chat text way on up so I can hear it.
Oh, gosh. I've had it on 18, you know, for years now. But, you know, the way the talent tree is presented with every last thing available to you in one screen, it's really, I find it really difficult to read. And like I said, the way it's, you know, it's just an icon, you have to hover over it, and I don't know. I don't like it. And I know a lot of people are hating on WoW for a lot of things right now, but I think this is a legitimate, you know, readability issue.
Yeah.
I mean, what if you were somebody with low vision trying to play that game? You know, might be hard, but I'll tell you, the talent tree would be really difficult now. You want to hear a classic Chris problem that happened to me today?
Yeah, that sounds great.
I'm doing gig work, going out and taking photographs of like auto damage and cargo damage and different things like that. And today I was doing photographs of different features of a car that somebody was thinking about buying. And I was supposed to take a picture of the spare tire assembly. I could not figure out how to make the back gate lift. I even went on YouTube and watched a video about it. I could not push the buttons on the fob correctly. And I just went to that part of the report and I said, lift gate not functional.
Huh.
I was too embarrassed to go into the dealership and say, hi, I can't figure out how to make that gate lift.
Sounds, are we wrapping up?
Well, it was supposed to be from 7 to 9, so let's see what they say.
I was gonna say, because, well, I mean, my time, it's 7:30.
Right.
I'm still in.
And also, they might want Port Sidalaran.
Yeah. Scheduled till
Well, make
9.
sure-
Is it 9? I mean, what time
Well,
is
it's
it?
9 where we are.
Oh, it's
9:30 where we are.
9:29 realm time.
Yeah.
So, okay. I think it'd be nice if the realm time was the same as my time. Wonder how I could get Blizzard to make that happen. I'm definitely up for one more if y'all are.
I need to target something first.
Actually, here, I'll just eat that and then whip up another mana gem. That was so useful. Last time?
Really?
Yeah, it was really useful. I used it.
Oh, Chris knew something useful, huh?
Yeah, it was really a handy little trick. Oh, is Hargoggle just level 70? He's level 75.
Yeah, but the DK is only level 7.
Oh, okay. Utgard Pinnacle.
With the target.
Oh, is this guy giving you trouble?
He was, but no longer.
Oh, I didn't realize the DK was right there defending your
Yeah.
corner. Hello, Doozy. How are you? If we're going to do another one, I'm going to have to get my cats some treats first. And that's fine. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I just, you know.
I think we are planning to do Utgard Pinnacle.
That's fine. Where is that? Is that over in Grizzly Hills?
I think it's in Howling Fjord. Yeah. Oh, Utgard Pinnacle is 78 to 80. I think they mean Utgard Keep. Just checking. You mean UK, right? Do you want a portal to Dalaran?
Sure.
Okay. Gonna say, if you don't take one, I'm just gonna teleport myself there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Portal Dalaran. we go. I am gonna max cooking from where my cooking currently is, which is like level 1. Next week, I guess. Next week, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome. The lady might kill me for that one. Well, rats.
What happened?
I don't have a flight point down in that area. The closest I can get is Grizzly Hills.
Well, we can summon you there.
I think it's Peggle time.
Are you still streaming, by the way?
I sure am.
Hey now. Yeah, they're asking about it in party chat.
Yeah. Where I stream, well, I sure am. In fact, streaming right now.
Okay, so I gotta go to Howling Fjord?
Yes. Once again, your taunt macro is pretty fantastic. I do really like his taunt macro. I mean, he's must be really clever with writing macros. I feel like that is probably not super easy. Okay. Oh, sweet. All right. I have 3 balls left and 3 orange, 2 orange and 2 balls left. 2 orange bricks. You have to hit the orange pegs / bricks to be able to clear a yes, got it. To clear a what do you call it? To clear one of the levels.
Gotcha.
And when you do, it plays Ode to Joy.
Very nice.
Yeah. But yes, so that is, I think, Orgrimmar cleared. So now I have Ironforge and Orgrimmar both cleared. So Stormwind is next, but I am touching down in Conquest Hold now, so. Mocha, scram. Scram. Okay, you're gonna get picked up and moved here in a minute. You are. I still have a hallowed wand that'll turn people into a leper gnome.
Nice.
Yeah, I still have that sitting in my inventory.
Does it work when it's not All Hallows?
I don't know. That's a good question. It doesn't say that it requires, you know, it to be that time. Is that SUF I see?
What's SUF?
I don't know. I'm standing on a fire.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Oh, is he watching your? Oh, he's asking about you. Right. I didn't realize he was watching your stream.
Yeah.
Ah, nice. Hello, Demanda. How are you, little sweetheart?
All right, I got my repairs done. I am gonna grab some more reagents before we do the next one.
Blood and thunder.
All right, let's see. Grab another rune of portals and another rune of teleportation, and some more arcane powder. Here we go.
Farewell.
That is plenty. I am all set for reagents now. I can be making tables for days. See, I am 16% of the way to 77 already. I mean, I'm closing on up to being able to fly. Gosh, that'll be nice. Go ahead and clear that.
I am 84% of the way to 78.
That's awesome.
Well, I know well, a lot of it is some of it is that I've been doing the dailies for the Tuskar to get the whatchamacallit, to get the fishing pole.
Yeah.
You know, so that was part of how I got ahead of you. But it's not only the quest XP, it's all the stuff that I kill when I'm stuffing the puppies in the bags.
Right. How are you doing for food?
I have 9 pie. That should be enough.
All right.
Hi, Doozy Bear. Oh, crap.
I've got 3 pies, but I still have 20 of those conjured mana biscuits.
Hold on here. Okay, who wants some party mix? Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, what is mom got?
She's giving offerings to her cats so they don't sit in front of her monitor. So we wrapped up, if you were here just a little while ago, we've wrapped up 2 dungeons so far, and I think this will probably be the last one we do on the day. Utgard Keep, which is another one of the first dungeons in Wrath of the Lich King. One of my favorites, really, mostly because it has a guy who shouts at you that he'll paint his face with your blood. And you got to respect a guy who says that over and over again. All right, let's rebuff. Okay, cool.
Okay. Did y'all go in there without me? Which is fine. I just need to figure out how to get in there. You might have to come back out and get me.
Okay. Here, I'll just step right outside.
Oh, I think I see it.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
You're welcome.
All right, update. Well, you know quite well because you've been hearing about it for 2 or 3 weeks now. That Jack Dempsey was really sick, and he's been sort of slowly getting back to his old self. While he was not feeling like himself and not able to climb and stuff the way he normally does, the kitten took over one of his favorite spots in the world. And just now, when I was passing out treats, I found Jack. He has reclaimed it from the kitten.
Good.
So I'm very happy that he's feeling well enough, not only to climb all the way up there, but to challenge her and say, "Listen, punk, get out. It's my spot."
Asmodeus, wow, thanks for the sub. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much.
Is that somebody from our...
I assume so, but either way, it's very kind, and I really appreciate it.
Did you say Mateus, though?
Asmodeus.
Oh, I thought you said Mateus. Okay, and I was
isn't
that our server in... I thought you said Mateus, which is our server.
Oh, no, that's our server in, what's it called? Final Fantasy 14. Hey, those guys are coming after me.
Well, you're not supposed to run up to them with your squishy ass self.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I would like to feign death.
Well, sorry.
That's not in my...
it's not that kind of party.
It's not that kind of party.
Yeah, you can't.
That's not in my bag of tricks.
Yeah, that's for the few, the powerful, the hunters.
Okay. I thankfully did not get my ass handed to me by those guys.
Yeah, on your stream yet. That would have been pretty.
That would have been embarrassing. Ghouls Gone Wild. Asmodeus, that was really nice. I appreciate the sub. Thank you. Macro works as intended. That macro is pretty fantastic. Another one of these wands. Is that wand one you could use, or is it not as good as the one you have? I think you and I have the same wand.
As it has more intellect. But all the other stuff is lower, like spell power and stuff. So
I gotcha.
I didn't pass on. I've been passing on a lot tonight because some of these people are so much lower level than us. I want to give them a, if they need the gold or whatever.
Yeah.
But, I did roll greed on it. versus need.
I have been rolling greed on all of them
I need to
because
Fine. I mean, you still need to buy flying.
yeah. I think that once I've bought flying, I won't be as concerned about cash.
Yeah. Oh, Demanda, what are you on about? I think that the treats kind of backfired. I think that they gave them like lots of energy.
Uh-oh.
Now it's just going to be mayhem.
It's just going to be nothing but trouble.
Well, this is what I was aiming for when I got a third cat. You know, I just had a feeling there was room in my life for a little bit more insanity, but I didn't really stop to think about the insanity that would take place during, you know, Wrath Classic Dungeons. Although I got to tell you, this cat is she's so cute. It's one of those ones that like, I knew I better take her home the day I met her because she was not going to be there the next day. She's super friendly. She climbed into my purse.
I remember
like,
that story. That's really funny.
Like, let's just go. We're gonna go. We're good. You know?
Yeah, that was very funny.
Everybody she meets, she's nice to. And you know, the other night I was out in the hall talking to my neighbors, and I left my door open, and she strolled out in the hall, and my neighbor bent over and held her arms out, and the cat went right to her and let her. And this isn't like my upstairs neighbor that feeds my cats when she's gone. This is not like across the hall that I barely know.
Yeah.
And I didn't care, but I was like, you little whore. You didn't just run into anybody. Oh, spoiled beef is online. That's the new name for spam, likely.
For what now?
We had somebody in the guild named Spam something,
Uh-huh.
and they changed their name to spoiled beef, which I think is great.
It is pretty good. I like it. I mean, that's bold to run out and grab the one in the middle. That
am
takes
so
some
used to people.
cojones. Yeah.
Well,
I'm out of range.
anybody who you know has a macro that says your mom,
Yeah.
you know, punts like a gnome or whatever. I mean, it's smack talks. No, I'm always in admiration of that.
That took some big ones. Some big brass ones to go right in the middle on this. Like you, everyone I've ever run this with ducks right to the left for that one first.
Yeah, stall by stall. Well, when you think though, his wife is healing, so they're probably in the same room. So I mean,
That's
she said
true.
it was okay, you know. And plus, like, if she lets him die, like he could leave the seat up tonight as payback.
It could be a little retribution. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he could be a retribution warrior and leave the seat up to the commode. And then she get her butt stuck in it, and then it would probably just unleash this holy prank war, you know, and her putting sour cheese, you know, where the cream cheese belongs. And
Speaking of food, we get free food at the office tomorrow. I know.
I'm really happy.
Really excited about it. Any time, you know, like I get free food at work, that's a good day.
What if it's like a hot dog made out of soy or something?
Okay, I would be very disappointed then.
Right? I mean, you wouldn't eat that, right? I mean, you would probably stay home and protest, right?
Yes, I think that I would. Also, I am out of mana. It's time to evoke. There.
Look at, like, gnome.
Just
Yeah, that
stole
was
his
the
little.
gnome themed insult I was thinking of.
Okay. A quick nom and I will run right up and catch up on everyone. All right. I really like the music in this particular dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cool. It's it has like some, I don't know, it kind of has like a Celtic vibe to it.
I have it turned down so low that I can't. I believe you, and I'm glad you like it, but I have the music turned down so low that I can't hear it right now to confirm or discuss. Oh my gosh, Dragonflayer Runecaster's mother got no tusks.
Wow.
This is a total troll smackdown here.
You ugly. That's the OG insult right there.
Yeah, I do like that one a lot.
Did he? Oh, I think he had that little shield on. Bring that shield again. I'll steal it from you. Or just die. That's fine also. Yeah, I do burn through mana quickly. One thing that was really cool about Arcane is like it's got like these like it has like a burn
Presence of mind. And,
yeah, it's got so many little tricks to kind of manage your mana usage. And the way that like it goes back and forth like there's like a burn phase and then there's like a mana phase when you're kind of recovering. It's really fun. I really liked how Arcane played in Wrath and in Cataclysm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if they do a classic cat, I'm totally doing an Arcane.
Me, yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll play. I'll probably play Castle Turret. So
Yeah, I have that Blood Elf mage that I'm playing as Arcane just because I just can't. I don't know. All the other mage specs just seem. I know that it's better to level with fire or frost, but
nope, you were right. I cannot interrupt his casting. I can't counterspell him, which I think sucks.
yeah.
No fair. Prince Keliseth, you're gonna die. Dun, 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 dun. That'd be some righteous hunter gauntlets right there. Just fantastic hunter gear.
Record, I have 18 badges of justice from doing Karasan the other night.
Do ya? Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Now I know how everyone feels when all that mail drops.
Hi, Doocy.
All right. Are these? Nope. Plate and also for Holy Paladins.
Damn.
Intellect plate. That's just nuts. That is so nuts. Poxtops, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Not that I know, like, the first thing about effective tanking, but I wonder why not grab those two. There's got to be a reason, right?
Yeah, I mean, this guy is a pretty good tank.
Yeah,
And, you know,
it's
this
really
isn't-
solid.
This is an alt of one of the people that's been, you know, one of the officers or,
I need to
you know,
target something.
one of the good players in the guild. It's their alt, you know, so I'm like this is super cool that they're also like super good at tanking. I think it might be Dream's alt, but I'm not positive. Sorry, folks, that I don't know your names.
I can play a couple of DPS classes really well. Like I can play mages really well. I can play hunters pretty well, and I think I play retribution paladins pretty well too. But like tanking, just I don't like. My gunbreaker tank is pretty good, but that's really not helpful here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, and I am not putting down Final Fantasy 14 in any way. I'm not saying it's an easier game. I'm not saying anything, but tanking is very different in Final Fantasy 14 than in World of Warcraft.
Yeah, it is. And I think, you know, I'll say it for you. I think it's easier. Like having tried as a protection paladin and then as a gunbreaker, I think it's easier.
Well, and I think that's it's a good commentary on Square Enix that they made it more likable to be a tank so that there's not always a tank shortage. I think that's a good thing. But it's easier. I wouldn't say it's easy, you know, but
yeah.
I mean, I certainly don't have a problem doing it. And that's really saying something because I mean, if I ever got married again, it would have to be like right in my vows. I promise not to try to tank for you in World of Warcraft, right? Because that would end, it'd all be over, you know? Or at least in the prenup, right?
Yeah, it would have to be in there. I agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, but oh yeah, that dude has a shield up. Now maybe his shield you might be able to steal.
Yeah, I did.
But yeah, if he didn't pull those other ones, there was a reason for it, and haha. Just blame it on your goal. Nobody's gonna say anything. It's fine.
I do like that I can steal their fancy pants little shields.
My mana is low.
Oh, my mana is low. Well, my mana gem is still working.
I need to target something first. I can't cast that yet.
And about 25% mana. It's getting low. I may wind up having to evoke in a minute here.
Now what happens? What does evoke do?
It takes about 5 seconds, but it returns about 3/4 of my mana.
Yeah, but what do you sacrifice in exchange?
Yeah.
Do you
Nothing.
tap into your life?
Nope.
Oh.
But it's a 4-minute
That's
cooldown.
terrible. I don't like that.
Let's see. Yeah, while channeling this spell, you gain 60% of your total mana over 7.62 seconds. So, it's pretty sweet. Arcane mages actually can talent into something where they can evoke more often, and I think it gives them more health, or excuse me, more mana back. I think my favorite thing about this particular dungeon, aside from the guy who wants to paint his face with your blood,
yeah,
is when you're exiting and you just sort of, you know, jump off the roof a few times.
Yeah,
that's really fun.
Hi, Doozy. Mommy's busy. What?
I don't have a target.
I didn't expect the kitten to want to play as much with the 7-year-old cat. But they actually have a really good time together, and
that's good.
Amanda just snuck out and to Doozy, and Doozy was like, "Ah, you little shit!" Every time I fall for it. And you know, I say she's a kitten, but she's gonna be a year old next week. She had been in the shelter for like 10 months between her health needs, and you know, there's a terrible vet shortage all over the nation, probably all over North America. They couldn't find anybody. She was on a very long list to get spayed before she was released for adoption. So that's how I wound up with a cat that was nearly a year old, but she's really tiny. She's super playful. It's like having a kitten around. except without all the stress of having adopted Jack at like 7 weeks old. That was a lot.
That's still recharging.
Assess the situation you have.
Is there one of these dudes we're supposed to kill first?
The wizard is probably better.
Yeah, just tell me the dude's name though.
Dalron.
Okay. Whoa, hey. Hey, that was rude. Nice lady here.
I can't cast that yet.
There we go. That's it for him. Now it's just the other dude who I think is pretty straightforward tank and spank.
Knew you were worthless.
Did he come back to life?
No, I think his ghost just hangs around the whole time.
Oh, that's go on. What's that here?
There we go. Excuse me. Oh boy, I know how that is. That's true. It's dropping during all druid runs. All right, move. Go on. Ugh. Yeah, I had to be a little firm there.
Nice knowing you, mister. So if we were to make a left here instead of a right and go through those doors, is there anything to kill?
I don't think so, but honestly, I'm not certain.
Well, you know what?
I
Let's
think
go in.
I was
I'll
gonna
go in
say
on retail and take a look at it.
Yeah, every time I've done it, we've gone this route. So
That spell isn't ready yet.
it smells like pig butt. It's so good when he does that little
Yeah,
that little
that
taunting,
taunt
like
macro. I love
yeah, when he taunts him off someone else.
I need a target.
Yeah, that's it for this dude. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to trying out the Evoker. I don't know if I'll do it today. You know, it's something I might wind up doing a little later in the week. After we wrap up, you know, and after I get dinner, I'm gonna play a little Genshin with Riley. Riley
Yeah,
was-
you know, it's funny. I know you really like the energy of the crowds and everything the first night of the releases or the first night of the new class and stuff.
I
and
do, yeah.
I'm just like, man, I like to give it a day or two or even a week or two. Let him work out the kinks, right? It's just,
I can
no
understand
offense,
that.
but Blizzard is just so frigging stellar at not fixing things, you know, and I can just see myself being like, well, that sucked, and now I never want to play it again. I'm gonna try to wait, you know, unless it's super OP like DKs were in Wrath, in which case I'm all over it.
Well, I'm pretty excited to give it a try. It's not going to be my main. At least I'm fairly certain it's not going to be my main, but I am pretty excited about trying it.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll give it a try at some point. I mean, I'm just having so much fun with Wrath right now that
Mhm.
I'm gonna do my hunter and try to do heroics and raids and such with Lost Souls,
Yeah.
but um there's a lot more I want to do in Wrath than, you know what I mean? It's sort of like Dragonflight will be there, you know?
I
Yeah.
need a target.
It would be really cool to be able to because like some of the just most iconic raids, some of the very best raids in World of Warcraft are part of are part of Wrath.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and we have we've just stumbled upon this really
Yeah.
terrific guild, right?
Yeah. We're very fortunate. Because we certainly have stumbled across guilds that weren't so good.
Yeah. Like, just guilds where, most people that we'd like to raid with live, 3 hours ahead of us or behind us and this, that, and the other. And, it seems like most people are on.
There he
the same-
goes. I will paint my face with your blood.
So, yeah, I really don't want to squander this opportunity. It doesn't seem like a lot of the folks in this guild are super excited about retail. So I don't think we're going to have stop
I
casting.
need to get closer.
Oh, there we go. I need to get into wand range. Okay, now we can cast again.
So you don't really want to squander, like I said, I don't think a lot of them are going to be. I think there's still going to be a pretty good presence. Okay, get
Yeah.
behind the.
Yep. You want to just basically not have eyes on him.
Ingvar, your pathetic failure will serve as a warning to all.
Yeah, Ingvar.
You are damned. Arise and
Talk about having
carry
pocket
out
healer,
the
though.
master's will.
Stop casting.
I don't know why when I go into Illidan form, I feel like I need to stand closer to thing I'm punching. Because I know it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know.
Stop casting.
2,
Oh, I died.
3. Were you casting?
Well, my demon might have been.
Oh, okay. That's okay. We still won. Our team wins.
Who just said that?
Mendrale.
Wow, now I'm 90% of the way.
Anyone need ports?
I'm gonna just portal back to down.
Okay. All right. I'll set up a portal there.
Yeah, I didn't. Sorry, this is bad. He needs to turn in quests, and
Yeah.
I need to, control the mayhem to get back out here and try to pretend to these cats that I'm the boss.
It all worked out. Yeah, I've already turned in the quest on that, so I'm just going to pop back to Dalaran. That was super fun.
That
I
was.
really hope that we're going to do that again.
Yeah, I think so. Oh boy. Well, I might have to depart myself because someone has just started crying, saying she's the most neglected little cat
Oh.
in the history of the world. Which is, you know, sounds extreme.
And y'all, I think we are wrapping up here. I think that's going to do it for our dungeon runs in Wrath of the Lich King Classic. Thanks so much if you stop by or if you're checking it out on YouTube or on the VOD. I really appreciate that. Thursday night, I will roll right on back into New World. We'll be in Eternum on the last night of the special event. So I doubt anything super fancy is going to happen, but you never know. You never know. But that's it for me, guys. Thanks so much again, and take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time. So long.